Todos vuelven a la tierra en que nacieron, al embrujo incomparable de su son. Todos vuelven al rincón donde vivieron, donde acaso floreció más de un amor.
It is a business, so at times when you get to Hollywood, you're doing a little bit of stuff like, you know, what they call you're a director for hire a little bit. When I did Sugar Hill with Wesley Snipes, I asked myself, well, I'm not from Harlem and I'm not black, but these people want me to do this movie, which is a very important film about a family in Harlem, and I knew what I could bring into this picture.
You want a drink?
No, I'm cool.
You don't look cool.
I knew Harlem. I had been around New York enough and characters that resemble the ones in the picture enough to bring something to it. Humanity, compassion, things that are just, that go over, you know, boundaries of country or ethnicity.
So now you were actually getting paid, because before you were spending all your money and working with nothing. Because I remember in El Super, your mother, I mean, you used her furniture. So you now had a budget. You could spend money.
Not only did we have a budget, but I was getting paid. It was really a leap, because I was used to that kind of cinema of misery, as a friend of mine calls it, and all of a sudden here I have cameras, cranes, equipment, the crew, lunches, and everybody kept saying to me, listen, Leon, this is not Crossover Dreams anymore. You don't have to save us any money. Don't worry about it.
It's a war zone. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. How am I supposed to feel guilty over something like that?
Ven acá, ¿y ahora usted vino anoche, jovencita?
Como tocaban el himno, and you were out.
¿Tú crees que no te oí, verdad? Te lo dije a ver lo que me decía, boba.
Ah, sí, claro, como tú nunca pierdes.
Nunca pierdo, nunca pierdo. Tú eres la que siempre gana.
Roberto, acuérdate que esta noche viene Felipe.
Sí, vieja.
The movies that you do from the heart most of the time do not make much money. You really, you know, went through a lot with this film.
Siento la voz que me dice, haré mi hielo. Siento la voz que me dice, Malanga murió.
You know, you get a lot of these projects that are Spanish, that Hollywood does, that really embarrass us. Mambo Kings, Perez Family, you know, Fires Within, Havana. They never call me for any of those. I wish I was pigeonholed doing something in Spanish, but they take those. And unfortunately, when we have Spanish projects that we're trying to plan, they say, well, they don't work. Look, we tried. We did Havana, we did Mambo Kings, we did Perez Family, and they all failed. And you feel like telling them, yes, they failed because you did them. You didn't involve anybody Spanish in them. That's why once in a while we have to do this kind of ethnic projects, from the heart projects, by ourselves, like Bitter Sugar.
Yo me llamo Claudio Turini. Yo me llamo Gustavo Valdés y ella es Yolanda.
Justo.
¿Y pasaste por la embajada? ¿Te dieron el boleto? ¿Y el pasaporte?
No, viejo, pero ella me dijo que no tenía problema con eso.
As a filmmaker, as a person, as an immigrant, as a Latino in New York, as a Latino in Hollywood, if you don't have a sense of humor of, you know, where you're going or how you're getting there, it could be a little more difficult. I always find that that humor is healthy.
Do movie dreams really come true in Hollywood? They can at Ciro's.
And I would encourage everybody to think from the heart and do it.
Do you know what the word visualize means?
Sort of.
Well, think of something important that's happened to you. Special event, say. Okay? Can you see it?
Yeah, sure, it's like a picture in my mind.
You want to know what makes this place so popular? It's not the poppy seed strudel, although the strudel's not bad. It's people, listening to people, doing what I can for every one of God's kids that comes through this door.
I do enjoy coming to work. I feel extremely lucky that I do what I do. And at times I can't believe it, that this is what's really become my life. Something I always dreamed I would do.